The story of Toyota in Kentucky is unique in automotive history. It began in 1985, when Toyota announced plans to build its first wholly owned vehicle manufacturing facility in North America. A chance it took with nervous excitement, a decision that could devastate the young company or propel it to success. Toyota chose Kentucky, a state where craftsmanship and hard work are traditions. In 1986, Toyota began building a state-of-the-art production facility and a new kind of American automaking team in Kentucky. Leading the preparations for this monumental effort would be Mr. Fujio Cho, a University of Tokyo graduate and 45-year veteran of Toyota. Cho was dispatched to Kentucky in 1987 as Executive Vice President at Toyota Motor Manufacturing, Kentucky. He was named a director in 1988, and later that year, he became president of Toyota Motor Manufacturing, Kentucky, or TMMK. The factory proved to be very successful, and Toyota cars were soon a very popular choice in the American market. Cho was well studied in the principles of the Toyota production system, a key philosophical principle that eliminates waste in pursuit of efficiency. Mr. Cho knew that a pillar to TMMK's success would be its people, education, and ability to attract top-tier talent to the company. On March 15, 1994, Mr. Cho wrote a letter to Dr. Kozo Saito of the Department of Mechanical Engineering at the University of Kentucky, inquiring about creating a partnership with the college. Later that year, the Lean Systems Program and Industry Applications in Engineering Science were established. The Toyota Camry's 1997 triumph as the #1 selling passenger car in the United States solidified Cho's reputation. TMMK is the largest Toyota plant in the world, at over 9 million square feet and over 10,000 employees. It is capable of producing up to 550,000 vehicles and 600,000 engines annually. There are many educational outlets for learning about the Toyota production system, or Lean. However, the Lean Systems program, True Lean, at the University of Kentucky partners directly with Toyota Motor Americas to provide a comprehensive understanding of Lean as a total business system. The backbone of True Lean is the highly regarded Toyota production system. The scope includes culture, principles, and practices that drive high organizational performance with endless systematic learning and improvement. The UK True Lean program has served as a crediting and professional development portal for 30 years. It has impacted over 1,700 companies in every industry. Over 33,000 individuals have completed the program. The compounding impact of the program spans much further than the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Companies from 43 countries worldwide have received True Lean trainings. Over the last 30 years, Toyota's partnership with the University of Kentucky has transformed the university's research profile and provided educational opportunities and scholarships. With over $5.3 million in contributions, Toyota has been foundational in establishing the Institute of Research for Technology Development, IR4TD, the Production Engineering Certification, PEC, PEC, various student organization projects, and capstone mobility projects, including the Lift Them Up project with the Kentucky Children's Hospital and UK Athletics. Toyota's commitment to education has led to the formation of the Department of Engineering Technology within the Pigman College of Engineering and dedicated scholarship support for students in the department. Students in the program can now pursue a 4-year undergraduate degree in Lean Systems Engineering Technology and Computer Engineering Technology. The Stanley and Karen Pigman College of Engineering and the University of Kentucky will be forever grateful for Toyota's ongoing support and for the impact it has left on the world.
Great way to get things started. Good afternoon. My name's Carl Nathy. I'm the voice of Kroger Field, if you will, for the football Wildcats. Now in my 28th season, it is my honor and privilege to be here this afternoon. I've been part of the University of Kentucky family for a total of 35 years, and they can't quite get rid of me. But Dr. Eli Capilouto is here and he's done a fantastic job. We'll hear from him in a few minutes. But I've been fortunate enough to not only serve here as the host for the 30th anniversary celebration, but 10 years ago in 2014, I had the privilege of serving as the Master of Ceremonies at the 20th celebration, and then the 25th in 2019. So it's been a great run and a great time for Toyota and Lean Manufacturing and the University of Kentucky, and now the Stanley and Karen Pigman College of Engineering. Today, we gather to reflect on the past 30 years of this unique partnership and look to the future at the opportunities that lie ahead. Our first speaker this afternoon serves as the chair of the Pigman College of Engineering's Department of Engineering Technology and as the director of the Institute of Research for Technology Development. He has a passion for energy and power production, heat transfer and combustion, and manufacturing processes and systems. Please help me to welcome Nelson Akafor to the stage.
For a second. I heard today's Carl's birthday, so I just want to wish him a very happy birthday. So thank you so much. Thank you.
I just turned 39, but I took an early retirement.
Thank you so much, Carl. And thank you all for joining us this afternoon to celebrate a significant milestone of very remarkable corporate university partnership. And I really want to express my sincere appreciation for Toyota for 30 years of collaboration. The vision for the Toyota UK partnership that was outlined in the letter that Mr. Cho sent to Professor Kozo Saito in the spring of 1994 was very simple, but it was very visionary. In that letter, he really wanted to establish a close collaboration by taking advantage of Toyota's proximity to the University of Kentucky. Specifically, he wanted to see UK becomes a leader in lean manufacturing research. And I want to take a moment to recognize an individual who's here with us this afternoon, who nurtured this relationship, with us, whose help we will now be gathered here today. So please join me to recognize Emeritus Professor Kozo Saito, who is here with his wife, Mary. Thank you, Professor Saito, for over 35 years of service to the University of Kentucky and the work you did to build this program. And we hope to continue to build on the foundation that you laid. The introductory video highlights the significant impact of this partnership. Leaders from various industries have joined us today to celebrate this key milestone. I want to specifically recognize Randy Carl, President and CEO of World Emblem, Mark Butler, CEO of J.R. Butler, Neil Tomberry, CEO of TJ Regional Health, and Jeff Stryker, owner-operator of Chick-fil-A at Teflon Mall and Nicholasville Road. These four organizations were briefly highlighted in the video, and it just showcased how lean principles can be applied across various industries. Those four industries represent manufacturing, construction, food service industry, and healthcare. Toyota has shown unwavering commitment in developing the Lean Systems program, providing executive support and dispatching 5 executives between 2007 and 2022. One of the very first executives dispatched to UK, Mr. Ken Criffle, unfortunately passed away in July of this year. Ken left an impact on the program. He will be remembered, but he would also be deeply missed. Over the past 30 years, the University of Kentucky has collaborated with Toyota on several groundbreaking research in automotive painting technology, resulting in 6 joint international patents between Toyota and the University of Kentucky. Our 3 decades partnership has left a significant mark on academic programs, particularly with the launch of the undergraduate certificate in production engineering in 2016. The launch of this certificate mirrored the 6 shops in the automotive production process: stamping, welding, painting, powertrain, plastic, and final assembly. Toyota team members have supported these classes and capstone projects, some of which have left transformative social impact through the Lift Them Up project in partnership with Kentucky Children's Hospital and UK Athletics. The success of the production engineering certificate led to Toyota's support to launch the engineering technology program in 2021. This program offers 2 undergraduate degrees, one in computer engineering technology and the other in lean systems engineering technology, in a truly unique partnership with Bluegrass Community and Technical College. The Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering Technology equips students for the manufacturing sector while focusing on advances in data analytics, machine learning, human-machine interaction, and the capability to transmit digital instruction to the physical world. The first of its kind Bachelor of Science in Lean Systems Engineering Technology built upon our 30 years of Lean Systems teaching and training. This program and the Lean Systems program positions the University of Kentucky to become a global center of excellence in Lean Systems education, training, and research. This will fulfill Mr. Cho's ultimate vision for this partnership for UK to become a leader in this space. It is indeed my distinct honor to invite the Dean of the Pigman College of Engineering, Dr. Rudy Buckeye, to the stage for a very special announcement. Please join me. Welcome, Dean Buckeye.
We come together today to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the partnership between Toyota and the Pigman College of Engineering. This partnership was born of and is sustained by the vision of Mr. Fujio Cho. Mr. Cho's leadership and commitment to automotive manufacturing, higher education, in the state of Kentucky is without parallel. And because of his vision, the University of Kentucky Board of Trustees has voted to name the Department of Engineering Technology in his honor and is now known as the Fujio Cho Department of Engineering Technology. It's now my pleasure to introduce Group Vice President Srini Matam to represent Toyota. As Group Vice President of Battery Manufacturing Engineering in Production Engineering located at the PEMC building in Georgetown, Kentucky, Srini Matam is responsible for safety, environmental facilities engineering, and the electrification strategy and planning for powertrain. Prior to his role as Vice President, Matam served as the President of Toyota Motors Manufacturing West Virginia Incorporated, where he was responsible for all manufacturing and administrative functions. With more than 22 years of experience with Toyota, Matam has served in various general manager roles, including manufacturing of drivetrains, engines, and axles. Let's welcome Srini to the podium.
Thank you very much. Like Rudy said, my name is Srini Matam, Group Vice President of Production Engineering. Mainly I work out of North Carolina battery plant. I'm in charge of both facilities, which includes construction of buildings and also making batteries, both hybrid and BEV batteries. Today, when I was getting dressed, I didn't realize that I had a blue shirt. And when I came here, when I saw the big blue and everything else, I said, I did something right today. So I'm a big blue fan. Good afternoon. I'm honored to speak on behalf of Toyota today about our unique collaboration with the University of Kentucky. As Kentuckians, we take 3 things very seriously: basketball, bourbon, and horses. When you think about it, the partnership between Toyota and UK isn't so different like basketball. It takes teamwork and a winning strategy. Like bourbon, it requires time, craftsmanship, and a dedication to excellence Unlike our legendary horses, we're always pushing towards new goals. Today, we're celebrating 30 years of that same Kentucky spirit boldly and proudly, and always charging forward together. Reflecting on Mr. Fujio Cho-san's vision for this partnership, it's inspiring to see how these hopes have materialized. In his letter to Dr. Saito, Mr. Cho-san expressed his belief that a systematic study of Toyota's production system would benefit both Toyota Kentucky and UK. Today, we see that vision thriving. Our collaboration has set a benchmark for industry academic partnerships, shaping the future of engineering education. The University of Kentucky College of Engineering, with its rich history of academic rigor, perfectly complements Toyota's tradition of manufacturing, excellence, and continuous improvement. One of the most rewarding aspects of this partnership is the incredible impact it had on students and our community, something I believe Mr. Cho would be particularly proud of. Over the years, countless students have benefited from hands-on learning experiences, internships, and research opportunities that have prepared them for successful careers. Our predecessors had the foresight to embark on a journey together, recognizing the potential of combining Toyota's pioneering manufacturing and the university's academic excellence. Over the decades, the partnership has facilitated a vibrant exchange of ideas, expertise, and resources benefiting both the University of Kentucky and Toyota. But more importantly, and something I believe would make Mr. Cho particularly proud, are the many benefits and opportunities created for students and our communities. We all know that preparing the next generation of engineers with creativity, critical thinking, and leadership skills is vital to thrive in a rapidly changing industry and world. As you will soon hear Mr. Cho's point of view, ensuring more students have an opportunity to pursue a meaningful career in engineering through programs like the engineering technology degree is an essential factor in our future success. As we celebrate today's milestone, let's renew our commitment to this partnership and the principles that have guided it. Let's continue to invest in our students, in innovation, and in the community, building on the solid foundation we've established over the past 30 years. Together, we have created a legacy of excellence and impact that will continue to resonate for generations to come. The future is incredibly bright, and we're excited to continue driving advancements together in automotive technology, sustainability, and manufacturing. And now, I'd like to introduce the person who helped kick off this partnership, Mr. Fujio Cho-san. Please turn your attention to the video screens. Thank you very much. Go Big Blue. Thank you.
Hello to my Kentucky friend and greeting from Japan. I wish I could be with you today, but I'm happy to join by video. Thank you for the tremendous honor of naming the University of Kentucky Department of Engineering and Technology in my name. I'm a little embarrassed, but grateful. I am pleased this program makes a career in engineering attainable by many more people. As you know, Toyota needs great engineering candidates, particularly at the company's production engineering center on the Toyota campus in Georgetown. I have very fond memories of my time in Kentucky, where we built Toyota's first US auto factory. Our work there proved Toyota could succeed as a manufacturer in America, and it sets the stage for Toyota's impressive manufacturing footprint in many other US communities. None of it would be possible without the thousands of Kentucky team members who have worked in Georgetown over the years. Nor would it be possible without strong partners such as the University of Kentucky. I played a small role in the early days of that partnership, and I'm so pleased to see the relationship continue to thrive. Thank you again for this honor. Best wishes, and go Big Blue.
That's the man himself. And having been in Kentucky myself for just a little longer than Toyota has been here, I fondly remember Mr. Cho's first visit and the big announcement that Toyota was going to build the plant here. So nice to hear from him, and thank you, and a great honor for him with the College of Engineering. Dr. Eli Capilouto became the 12th president of the University of Kentucky in 2011. Under his leadership, UK has grown significantly, with total operations expanding from $2.7 billion to nearly $8.4 billion. He has overseen a more than $6 billion transformation of the campus, enhancing student success, strengthening research, and expanding UK healthcare's capacity to serve all Kentuckians. UK is preparing the next generation of leaders while advancing the health and well-being of this great Commonwealth. Dr. Capilouto's leadership continues to shape UK's impact on Kentucky and beyond. It is an honor for me to ask you to please welcome President Eli Capilouto to the stage.
Thank you, Carl. You obviously didn't get the memo about the short introduction, but I'll take it anyway. And it is a delight and honor to be with all of you today to share in what has been an incredible partnership, not only for the University of Kentucky and our Stan and Karen Pigman College of Engineering, but certainly for our entire state. And the impact of Toyota on our Commonwealth continues to grow each year, as does our work together. But to me, it is also symbolic of a day when Kentucky signaled to the world that we had the workforce, and we had the research capacity, and then we had the willingness to support a high-tech manufacturing company. Now, this certainly happened before I arrived, but I like to say it's part of the reason I chose to arrive. Because if Kentucky was good enough for Toyota, it is certainly good enough for me. And I think when we recruit people to the University of Kentucky, they have the same sentiment I had when I made that consideration. So I'm deeply appreciative of both the leadership of Toyota and our state and the local leaders. And I especially appreciate on days like today, we remember those who came before us because they developed and nurtured a partnership. Today, we enjoy the fruit of the seeds that they planted. I want to thank Congressman Barr, Secretary Gray, and Mayor Gorton for continuing that work in the spirit of those who came before us and for being here today. So as has been noted today, for 35 years, Toyota not only improved the economic outlook of Kentucky and here in Lexington, but it touches communities across the state. And its significance rises day after day after day. So I'm very proud to be here today to represent the work of people who came before me for some 30 years. The university has had the opportunity to work alongside this company and to advance both education and research. And now we can all celebrate the power of not just partnerships, but relationships. The story of Mr. Cho and Professor Kozo Saito, isn't it powerful? It reminds us of what we can do when we work together and share a commitment to our company, our organization, our community. So they made possible transformative opportunities for our students, faculty, staff, and this community. Opportunities for countless students to prepare for their careers and for discoveries that propel not only this industry, but you can see people from around the world come here to understand it and apply it to theirs. Opportunities for thousands of employees of those companies to take what they learned here, transform their companies while they develop their skills. And then, as was mentioned earlier, enriching our community by providing an opportunity for a child in need to have care at Kentucky's Children's Hospital. So these are incredible opportunities that can be distinctively found here in Lexington and across our state because of the power of this partnership. And it gives me great hope and confidence that 30 years from now, people like us will gather again to celebrate another milestone and even more significant work to advance this state in everything we do. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Capilouto. And if you walk around this campus, if you get a chance or drive around, you'll see that he's been here only 13 plus years, but has really been a tremendous transformation. If you went to school here 20 or 30 years ago, you hardly recognize the place, but that's a good thing. It's all to the good. Thank you, Mr. President. Our next guest speaker today has served as the United States Representative for Kentucky's 6th Congressional District since 2013. Andy Barr is a senior member of the House Financial Services Committee, where he serves as the chairman of the Financial Institutions and Monetary Policy Subcommittee. He is in his second term on the House Foreign Affairs Committee. During his time in Congress, Andy has been a champion for Kentucky families, farmers, and business owners. Let's welcome proud University of Kentucky graduate, Congressman Andy Barr, to the stage.
Thank you, Carl. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so honored to be with all of you to join in this tremendous celebration of the historic 30-year partnership between Toyota and the University of Kentucky. And when I share with my colleagues in the Congress that I represent Kentucky's 6th Congressional District, and they ask a little bit more about that district, I say, you know, the big blue nation and Toyota. And then they recognize where I'm from. Because, of course, those two organizations and institutions are synonymous with Central Kentucky. So I want to thank Dr. Capilouto, Dean Buckheit, and all of those representing Toyota, and the faculty and the instructors and the students at the Pigman College of Education for all of the great work that you all do. As you all well know, Toyota broke ground on its Georgetown plant in May of 1986. And since then, Toyota has become really an unstoppable and powerful force in Kentucky's economy and in our automotive manufacturing ecosystem, which has become quite an expertise for the Commonwealth. Nothing signifies UK and Toyota's great partnership more than the True Lean Systems program at the Pigman College of Education, which focuses on implementing and teaching the Toyota production system. Instructors are former Toyota leadership, many among Toyota's first North American management. True Lean at UK has empowered more than 1,700 companies in various industries, and more than 33,000 people have completed the program. The program's reach also extends to more than 40 countries worldwide. Additionally, the UK-Toyota collaboration led to the creation of the undergraduate production engineering certificate and 2 undergraduate programs, computer engineering technology, and lean systems engineering technology. And the Fuzhou Cho Department of Engineering Technology itself was made possible in large part to a $2.25 million gift from Toyota in 2021. Now these programs are on track to graduate the first cohorts in May of 2025. Now, if you allow me to offer my views on why this is such an important celebration and announcement, let me offer these thoughts. First of all, this is tremendous for the students. It's tremendous for kids from the Commonwealth to have this opportunity, and from outside of the Commonwealth to come here and have this opportunity to attain these engineering skills for in-demand jobs and really add value to the manufacturers where they will go on to work. And this is important because data indicates that the demand for engineering skills will grow by about 13% from now until 2031 in the United States. And every year, the United States will need about 400,000 new engineers. Yet next generation skills that those engineers will require are sorely lacking in today's economy, presenting an alarming possibility that nearly 1 in 3 engineering jobs will remain unfilled each year through at least 2030. UK and Toyota are fixing that problem. And success stories such as this exemplary partnership is going to be key to attacking labor shortages in STEM fields. But of course, the private sector can't go at it alone. That's why we need UK. And let me conclude with this. Why is this important beyond the opportunities that this will provide for the students and to filling those shortages in the labor market? It's important because we are in a global competition. I am proud to be the co-chair of the Bipartisan Congressional Japan Study Group. Perhaps when I travel to Japan next April with my Democrat counterpart, Diana DeGette, we'll get a chance to visit with Mr. Cho over in Japan and celebrate Kentucky's 9th national championship. But also as a member of the Foreign Affairs Committee and the Select Committee on the Strategic Competition with China, I think that the skills, the lean manufacturing skills that are being taught here are so important because that competition, let's face it, will require that organizational performance, productivity, efficiency, innovation, problem solving, continuously improving processes that this program teaches. And this is exactly what True Lean and the Cho Department of Engineering Technology will contribute to America's economic competitiveness. So thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Congressman Andy Barr. Jim Gray is a former 2-term mayor of Lexington, Kentucky, and currently serves as Secretary of the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet. Gray earned a bachelor's degree from Vanderbilt University, then came back home to Kentucky to help grow his family's construction business, serving as the company's CEO and chairman. Today, Gray Construction is routinely ranked among the top 5 builders in the U.S. within major industry sectors, including manufacturing, automotive, food and beverage, and distribution. In 1996, Jim was appointed a Loeb Fellow at Harvard University. As Lexington's mayor, Gray drew upon his CEO experience to bring a management approach to government. He steered Lexington's financial ship through a series of major reforms, including the police and fire pension plan. He revitalized the city's downtown and guided Lexington to become the largest gigabit city in the nation. Under his leadership, Lexington was named the 4th best-run city in the country. In December of 2019, Governor Andy Beshear appointed Gray as Transportation Secretary, where he manages more than 4,400 employees across Kentucky and an annual operating and construction budget of $3.2 billion. In addition, Governor Beshear assigned Jim to provide leadership in Kentucky's COVID-19 vaccine distribution project in 2020. In 2021, he was tasked with helping lead the Western Kentucky tornado relief and recovery efforts. And recently, he was named Kentucky's bipartisan infrastructure bill coordinator. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce Secretary Jim Gray.
Mr. President Capilouto, I think I should have given Carl that shrink wrap version as well of the bio, but thank you, Carl. Okay. Sandy asked me to speak today for 5 minutes or less on the impact of Toyota and lean systems for the Commonwealth, for Kentucky. Now, in order to do that, I'm going to ask you all to jump with me into the Wayback Machine. I'm going to take you back to 1985. Toyota was in the last days of its site selection process, and its then CEO and chairman, Shoichiro Toyota, was coming to Kentucky with his colleagues to visit the proposed site in Georgetown and have dinner then in Frankfurt at the governor's mansion. I'd been invited to join. I'd done some business with Japanese companies before that. Before the Toyota guests arrived at the mansion, Governor Collins sort of surprised me, and she said, "Jim, I want you to share with our Kentucky hosts any tips on how to interact with our Japanese guests." I said, "Governor, there's just one piece of advice that I want to give here tonight to the likes of W.T. Young and Bill Sturgill and John Hall and Bill Samuels." I said, "If you all have not used chopsticks before tonight, do not try it out tonight. Use the forks that are right beside your plates instead." Okay, fast forward to 2005. It was Toyota's 20th anniversary in Kentucky. And Fujio Cho, the first president of Toyota Manufacturing USA, then Toyota Motor Kentucky, was by then the CEO of Big Toyota, TMC. But he was here in Lexington at the convention center in the receiving line for the reception, smiling, saying hello to everyone, his usual self. I greeted him saying, "Hello, Cho-san, so good to see you. I want to say one thing quickly. Instead of Toyota paying us, our business, our company, our family and business should have paid Toyota for all the lessons we learned." Well, Mr. Cho did not miss a beat and said quickly, "Oh, Jim-san, it's not too late." So, such is Toyota. Such was Mr. Cho, always looking for cost basis reduction. And of course, it's a feature of the Toyota production system. So fast forward to June of this year, 2024. On the last day of a trade mission led by Governor Beshear, we met with Akio Toyoda, who is chairman today of Toyota Motor Corporation, and Shoichiro Toyoda's son, who was with us 40 years ago. I shared with Akio, that in the intervening 40 years since Toyota chose Kentucky, Toyota has done so much for Kentucky. But its greatest contribution, perhaps, has been the sharing of the Toyota production system and Toyota business practices. These transformative management technologies changed the way of thinking of our people. The Toyota production system and business practices are truly like a religious experience to many, like a leap of faith, as the profound American philosopher William James described the Christian experience. And like Edward O. Deming, the American quality guru, described the journey to total quality in the 1970s, when Japanese businesses were listening, but Americans were sadly tone deaf to the message. A leap of faith, a journey, not an event. And, of course, we all know this, some take a long time to get there. Many never get there. They start and stop, stumble, and fumble. You're going to hear a lot from these videos about the successes, though. But if they're lucky, they will come back. Businesses, organizations that survive over time always come to the realization that systematic thinking, Kaizen or continuous improvement, process improvement, root cause analysis and problem solving, culture, vision, values, mission, strategic and operations planning are all part of a company's operating system, not independent. Yes, Toyota gave us tens of thousands of jobs over time, more than any single company or event in the state's history. Toyota gave us a robust economy over time. But more than anything, Toyota gave us a new way of thinking about people and organizational behaviors. Toyota changed the way of thinking of our people. And that is what has been truly transformational. So thanks to Fujio Cho, to Dr. Saito, and so many others. And thanks, of course, to Toyota and the University of Kentucky.
Thank you, Jim. I still want to call him Mayor Gray, but we have Mayor Gorton here, so I don't want to. But she's doing a great job, too. Exciting time to be in Lexington. Sierra Metz is a senior lean systems and engineering technology student in the Pigman College of Engineering. Before deciding to go to college, she began working at Chick-fil-A in Lexington, where she learned about the engineering technology program. She later would receive the first engineering technology Chick-fil-A scholarship. This past summer, she joined Beam Suntory as an operational excellence intern. Please help me welcome Taylorsville, Kentucky native Sierra Metz to the stage as we learn about her experience in the engineering technology program.
If someone were to ask me, why are you a student in lean systems engineering technology? I would begin to tell you a long, drawn-out story about Jeff Stryker and the series of events that have always felt like me just being in the right place at the right time. However, I don't have enough time to do that today, so I'm going to try to give you the condensed version. At age 15, I applied for my first job at Chick-fil-A. After a few months of waiting, I finally heard back. I got the interview, my first job interview. What I did not know that day was I would meet people who would change the course of my life. I've always felt that the leaders who made the decision to hire me took a gamble on me. I was a shy and nervous child. I did, however, know what it meant to work. My parents taught me at an early age that I could do anything as long as I set my mind to it and I worked to get there. Sorry. So sorry. I spent the first few months learning various positions and gaining proficiency. I did not just want to be good at my job. I wanted to be great. Clearly, this did not go unnoticed, as just over a year later, at age 16, I was selected to be the first lean engager and developer, or lead, at my store. My responsibilities were to know, follow, uphold, and train standardized work, while setting an example for everyone else on the team. During this time, I made several standard work element sheets, or SWESs, and I utilized these documents as tools while training all team members on any new or updated workplace standards. It was here that I first saw how clear standardization makes tasks easier. Because of my experience with Chick-fil-A, I started to realize chaotic situations were the ones with the least clear standardization. I've always known that I want to help people, to make their lives easier. Chick-fil-A helped teach me tools to create spaces that make work much easier and efficient. I just did not realize how crucial these tools would become later in life. After I graduated high school, I did not know what type of career I wanted to pursue, or much less how to get there. So instead of potentially wasting time, money, and energy pursuing something I was unsure of, I decided to work until I knew. I worked full-time for 2 years after finishing high school before I decided that I knew college was the path I wanted to pursue. I decided to enroll in a few general education courses to dip my toes in, if you will. It was at this same time that someone told me Jeff was working with the University of Kentucky on a scholarship for this 2+2 program. I had no clue what it was about. So I asked, and I was put in touch with Kelsey Carew, Student Affairs Officer of the Department of Engineering Technology here at UK, and then Ralph Potter, Academic Coordinator for Integrated Engineering Technology at BCTC. I knew immediately after talking with them that this program was the place for me. I dove in headfirst. I worked with Ralph to get signed up for classes, and I started just a few weeks later. I now get to use these skills that I've learned to help people. It has been a tremendous help in my personal life. It has even helped with my involvement with organizations like Beam Suntory, where I spent my summer interning. Suntory allowed me to gain experiences in a new environment where I had to work to gain the trust of team members, to gain their support, and to get their help implementing changes to make their daily tasks easier. My experiences at the University of Kentucky, BCTC, and Chick-fil-A have truly changed my life. Jeff Stryker took a chance on a shy girl from Taylorsville, Kentucky, and because of that, I was able to learn invaluable skills that I will take with me throughout my career. My senior year is quickly coming to a close, and I know the skills I have learned from these 3 institutions will serve me at any organization I'm employed. None of this would be possible without Mr. Fujio Cho, so I would like to thank Mr. Fujio Cho and the countless people at Toyota that made this partnership a reality. Even though I'm not a part of TMMK, I know the impact that this gift and this partnership has made on so many individuals in the engineering technology program. Because of Mr. Cho's vision, this program has and will continue to impact people for years to come. To Toyota and to Mr. Cho, thank you. Thank you to BCTC and the instructors who helped me at the beginning of my journey. Thank you, Jeff, for each opportunity you've given me. The things I've learned under your leadership will impact me for the rest of my life. Thank you to the Pigman College of Engineering and the Fujio Cho Department of Engineering Technology for providing me with the practical tools and experiences that have prepared me for the next steps in my career. And lastly, thank all of you for allowing me to share my story today.
Thank you, Sierra. I think I could sum it up and say that's what today is all about. Partnership with education, business, manufacturing, learning a system. Toyota, UK, fantastic, tremendous. Please help me now to welcome to the stage Mayor Linda Gorton, currently serving her 2nd term as the Mayor of Lexington, for a special presentation. Mayor Gorton.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's really an honor to be here. And Sierra, your words were wonderful. That's a great story about how you got where you are. Thank you. Today is about a long-standing, successful partnership. And we've heard all of the history of how this all started and what it became. And this system that Toyota and UK have worked on together has become adopted by so many organizations and industries throughout the world. And I want to congratulate and thank each and every one of you who's been a part of this extraordinary partnership over the years. We all know now, don't we, that partnerships are the key to success, especially in Lexington and in other places where progress for businesses has become the hallmark of partnerships. So it is my pleasure today to present a proclamation celebrating University of Kentucky Toyota Collaboration Day. I'd like to ask President Capilouto and Toyota Group Vice President of Powertrain and Shared Services, Srini Matam, to please join me on the podium for this proclamation. All right. And I have one of these for each of you. And so I'll read it, and this is how it goes. University of Kentucky Toyota Collaboration Day 30th anniversary. Whereas 2024 marks the 30th anniversary of productive collaboration between Toyota and the University of Kentucky Partnership in Education and Research in launching the Fujio Cho Department of Engineering Technology. And whereas Toyota's true lean system promotes a culture of problem solving, transparency, team building, and continuous improvement, and whereas the True Lean Systems program collaborates with clients to put sound strategies in place that optimize business systems and empower businesses and their people. And whereas by embracing diverse perspectives, encouraging new ideas, and challenging the status quo, the University of Kentucky Toyota partnership drives sustainable results for the organizations it serves. And whereas the UK and Institute of Research for Technology Development directly responds to industry needs through engineering research, education, and outreach, and whereas the City of Lexington congratulates the University of Kentucky and Toyota on 30 years of a successful partnership, now therefore I, Linda Gorton, Mayor of Lexington, do hereby declare October 22nd, 2024, University of Kentucky Toyota Collaboration Day. Thank you. Dr. Capilouto.
All over here for the picture.
Okay, we're coming over here. Thank you so much. It's very nice to meet you. Thank you. Okay, congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Thanks.
Well, that's a wonderful touch. We thank Mayor Gorton for being here and for having the day named in the honor of Toyota and UK. Now, on behalf of the Pigman College of Engineering and the University of Kentucky, we thank each of you for being here today. We invite you to continue the celebration with some delicious food and lively conversation. And go Big Blue, go Cats!
Earlier this year, Toyota announced a $1.3 billion investment at its flagship Kentucky facility. Toyota Kentucky will begin assembly for the company's all-new 3-row battery electric SUV for the U.S. market. Behind all of this are the team members, considered to be the company's most valuable resource. More than $154 million have been invested locally in Kentucky for education and workforce training, preparing the next generations for the electric future.
The Pigman College of Engineering is positioned to support the future of Kentucky's workforce and beyond. Our research profile is among the strongest at the university. There have been significant partnerships with our KCTCS colleagues for increasing access and for establishing new pathways for students to acquire engineering degrees. For the first time, undergraduate students anywhere can pursue a degree in lean systems engineering technology. To meet the new and complex challenges of a world built on technology, our students need increased opportunities to roll up their sleeves and tackle real-world problems. which is why the university is expanding the footprint of the College of Engineering by approximately 120,000 square feet in support of the research and teaching missions we sustain. A key component of this project is hands-on learning. A 23,000 square foot best-in-class makerspace will be included in this project, as well as sizable workspaces for capstone design projects and for our student organizations. We are grateful for the 30-year relationship we've had with Toyota and are excited just to see how far this partnership can go.
Time to enjoy the celebration. Thanks for coming.